Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me now? Hello? 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 Okay. For some reason, my mic got turned off by itself. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Hey, Jackson, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I just want to thank Jackson because I gave him a lot of work to do it. I feel sorry about that. I feel really sorry about giving him all the work. It's alrighty. I will. I will do that, Jackson. Thank you. I will send that right after. Probably, I'll send it to you probably tomorrow for Jackson to do. We're just waiting for Kenton to show up. If he kind he in the he's heavy. He went to the bathroom. So, but yeah, guys, how you doing today? We're talking about the we're I mean we're oh God, not again. I just can't get rid of this cough. So, like I said, we're gonna go over the NBA and we're gonna go over the Kenton thing. So, no, the Jaire Alexander future with the Green Bay Packers. So that's it. And it looks like Kenton is gonna take over. Oh, thank you, Jax. I really appreciate that. And Kenton is we're just waiting for Kenton to come back. So, yeah, you guys. So we're just waiting for Kenton. We're waiting for Kenton. So how you guys doing? Hope you. I hope so, Jax. I really hope. I really hope so. I've been coughing for like over a week now, and it's not fun at all. It's not fun. But hey, the show must go on, right? So anybody doing anything good this weekend? Like I said, we're just waiting for Kenton to. We're just waiting for Kenton to come in so we can talk about sports. But yeah, you still there, Jack? I really, I'm not sure if you got my email, Jack, but thank you for the donation that you gave to me. I really appreciate it, Jax. You really, you really didn't have to. you really didn't have to donate that much to me, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. Ah, you know what? When I saw that, I was a little surprised too. I was surprised that I didn't notice I got a donation, and all of a sudden I looked at my phone and it said somebody donated $100. I'm like, who donated $100? And I looked at the email address and it was your email address. So I'm like, okay. So I just want to say thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot to me that you guys love this and you guys really appreciate what I do and showing me your appreciation by donation. That's great. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you shouldn't have. You already got me it. Or you already bought me the red and white jersey. Jeez, come on, Kenton. He's 10 minutes late. But, I totally understand why Kenton's late. No, not yet. I'm a little. It's gonna take me a little more time to get moderated. I need another 1,500 hours of watch time. So yeah. I don't know. He said he went to the bathroom. he said he went to the bathroom. So that's all I know about. I don't want to go into any. I don't want to go into any other details about what Kenton is doing in the restroom. Yeah, but I totally understand what he's going through. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So you gotta go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man, this cough is brutal. This cough is brutal. My body hurts right now. Jesus Christ. So yeah. So is anybody watching Tom Grossi's live stream? He's still at it 24 hours and 7 days a week. 24 hours. He started on Sunday and it's Friday now. He's almost at a week and he raised around $600,000. He only needs about another $400,000 to reach to get $1 million for charity. You know how hard that is to get $1 million for charity. But you gotta give it up for the guy, Tom Rossi, busting his balls trying to get charity money. So yeah. But dang, what is taking Kenton so long? But yeah, Jack and Chief fan, I really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we're waiting for Kenton. We're still waiting for Kenton. So anybody doing anything this weekend? Nothing. I'm just next weekend. I'll be going camping. So. Oh, cool. Hanging out with the dogs. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm going camping this weekend. Oh, come on. You and your wife. I like your wife. She said she is super nice. She is super nice. She said, we're going to the Santa Cruz Mountains. My brother invited me to go with him, with his friend and his wife, and my brother's wife, and my brother's daughter. So yeah, I'm the only single guy that's gonna be there. I can't. So we got Phil, but we still don't have Kenton. And let's see what Kenton has. Hey, Phil.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
We're just waiting for Kenton, and Kenton just texted me. It's not fucking loading at all. I've been trying for 8 minutes. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Really? You can't get onto it, Kenton? Alright, Kenton's having problems logging onto the website that I sent it. Was it difficult for you to get on? No.
I haven't heard it back from him, but I at least sent him a message. So.
No. He sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
And the link that I sent him, it's not letting him come into the live chat.
Interesting.
Did it work for you?
Well, I work on my computer, so they have issue with it. May have issue with his phone, so
it was easy for you to get on.
Yeah.
Oh man.
May have issues with his phone, so I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, Kenton, yeah, I don't know what to say because Phil got on easily. So maybe you should reset your cell phone and turn it off and on and try again. Yeah, I'm talking to Kenton right now. But yeah, man, congratulations to Canada. 3-2 last night.
That was a great game. Great game.
Was it really? I didn't watch it.
I know you. You went to bed as soon as it started. So
I was out. Okay.
Yeah, you went out as soon as it started. So
I took cold medicine. I just drank that whole bottle of cough syrup, and it just
like NyQuil or something like that.
Yup.
Oh, fuck's sake! That's a lot of NyQuil.
I don't use the little spoon or the little cup. I just measure it by my mouth, just by the bottle.
Okay, so everyone, Jay's an alcoholic when it comes to cough syrup.
Oh yeah, I am. That stuff knocks me out. Oh, the best sleep you ever get. Best sleep ever. Yeah, Kenton had a little bit difficulty logging on.
What do we want to talk about today? What's on the topic of discussion today?
Kenton's gonna talk about more of the NBA stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of injuries that have come post All-Star break. So
And Kenton's kind of upset at the
Jaire thing.
not the Jaire tattoo and the way that the media is disrespecting all
The
the
Bucks.
all the Wisconsin teams. Hey, SGA.
Yeah. In terms of sports, yeah, they seem to be much more of a flyover state than when it comes to politics. So.
But
Hey, how's it going, SGA? How's it going, man?
but he he thinks it's racist kind of stuff. So I'm like, uh, that's kind of a heavy topic right there about race.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject right there. So.
But there is but there is racism in sports too. So
Oh, I know. In sports coverage, there's always racism. So
it's not working at all. Kenton.
still, he messaged you again.
Yeah, hey Kenton, is there any way you can get like a laptop from your brother and you can borrow it or stuff like that? You know what, Kenton? I'll try to send you the link again. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to send Kenton the link again. I hope it works.
Yeah, definitely not. We like Kenton here, so.
And he's my co-host.
SGA, I shaved it off. I had a date actually, so she liked people with clean beards, so I cleaned off the Colonel Sanders look. So
Okay, Kenton, I sent you the link again. King Trump.
I am super happy. It's hockey season's getting ready for playoffs, and first game ever on the radio is the first baseball game is on the radio.
Really? Well, what's the first game?
Huh?
What's the first game?
This is just spring training, mind you, so it's just preseason. So, but
Okay.
this is the Dodgers versus the Cubs today.
Okay, yeah, okay. I mean, hey guys, the guy in the chat, let's try to help Kenton. We need to get this guy a cheap laptop.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. What would be Dell or HP would be cheaper.
Well, we can go to a pawn shop.
Hey! I got all sorts of family and friends in Canada, so I am representing Canada all day today, man.
All right, guys in the chat, if you want to help Kenton out, let's help it out. Maybe we can raise them out.
Yeah, I gave up whatever I had left to Tom Grassi yesterday, so I donated to his cause. Yep.
Oh, I kind of donated a lot.
Yeah, I donated to his cause a lot, so. Chiefs fan.
I don't know if that helps.
I don't know if it helps, but
maybe I can put it on the OnlyFans page, and maybe people can donate over there by looking at your. But yeah,
Christ, man.
but let's try to get this man a laptop. Not an expensive laptop, but like a.
I know I definitely need to get an upgraded laptop, but that's in the future. Mine still works pretty well, so.
I think right now yours is working great right now.
Yeah, it's old, but I can definitely improve once I get financially stable. So
Yeah. Or maybe I can send him my old laptop I have. I used to use before my desktop. The, the first time that I got rated by Tom Rossi, I was using my old laptop to stream.
feet pick fundraiser.
I like not working yet. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Man, I don't know what to do. Kenton. I really don't. I really don't know what.
It didn't work with the second link.
If I give him a second link, it means that you guys are gonna have to. I got to end this stream and send it more. I'm doing everything on my end. I'll do everything on my end too, Kenton. I don't know what to say. It's not working.
Let's just stop it and relog back in, okay?
I don't know if that's gonna work either. Dude. I tried everything. Maybe
Can you send a private message, Kenton, if you're there?
I can. Let me try this.
Can you try like through private messaging through the app?
Let me see what I can do here. Kenton, let me see. Share your screen. Share the You're about to do an FP2 broadcast.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Yeah, Kenton, that must be it might be your phone.
Can you send us through private messaging through the app? If that's the case, we can always share your thoughts and stuff like that through the stream and stuff like that. So through the link.
Or can you log on to the Facebook camp? And maybe I can do that.
That'll work too. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on for a minute. Let me screen share. Where screen share? Screen share. I got the screen share. Let's go to here. That's perfect. Let's use this. See what happens here. That's not it. Something else. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Hey, Kenter, pick up.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna get a main guy on here now. This is the only way that I can do it. You're gonna get a main guy on here. So turn your camera on.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something. Next time, just wait until I get on before you guys go live, please. It's very frustrating.
We really need to get your live cam or a laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that the Americans would boo the Canada national anthem. So
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you knew that was gonna happen. We all knew that.
but guess what? The Canadians won the Four Nations Cup on American soil. So,
What was going to happen?
what's up?
What did I get? We don't care if you're feeling the hurt.
And well, yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty true.
Wow.
I mean,
That is.
you've pissed off Canadians to the point where they're about to stop saying sorry.
Oh, yeah. True.
And when Canadians stop saying sorry, bad things happen.
Hey, Kenton, you still there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, good. I'm just trying to look at something real quick.
Hey, now let's be nice in here. We don't use.
We're trying to be cordial. We're trying to be cordial. Okay.
Yeah, we don't use those kind of words. Yeah, hey guys, I'll be back on again tonight for the Q&A. And right now, Tom Rossi is doing the darkness retreat.
Thank you, Manuel. Thank you. I got a lot of friends and family who live in Canada, so
He was nice. He said F instead of the. Yeah, but we all knew what F means here, so.
anyway.
Yeah, get it.
All right, that's fair enough. Yeah, about the NBA.
Hold up. I'm doing one more thing, and then I'll turn my camera on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. For those of you not informed, Victor Wembanyama is out for the season.
Who is that?
He's the second-year player from San Antonio, the big guy from France. He's a really tall guy from France.
Okay.
But he just was confirmed with a blood clot in his shooting shoulder. So.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, and he's out for the season because if you're on blood thinners, you can't fly. So.
Yeah. I know that one. Yeah, I know that. Hey,
I guess you're talking about your topics real quick while I'm still doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama.
Would you mind last?
Your topic?
So we'll do your topic first, and then would you mind?
Yeah, but you're gonna go off, aren't you? This is gonna be a fun episode of Sports Talk.
Excuse me.
Because
because
Kenton is so compassionate about this subject. About Jaire.
Yeah, it's really a shame because, I mean, he's a really good player too.
Yeah, when he's not hurt.
The thing is, he doesn't play like he's 7'7". I mean, he's nearly 8 feet tall. He doesn't play like that, though. He plays like he's a foot shorter.
He's still a talent.
He's still a very good talent, but it just sucks because he's one of the faces of the league right now. So
I wouldn't say that. As G says, me. Hey Jay, and I take ballroom dance classes. Hey, that's great.
it's interesting. I like to dance, but I don't know how. I think I have a good rhythm, but
you know what? I have 2 left feet.
Unfortunately, my feet are made of lead. So
me, I have 2 left feet. I'm a horrible dancer. No.
I mean, I can play. I can sing and I can play instruments. The dancing part, yeah, that's difficult.
All right, Kenton, you're gonna chime in on Jaire Alexander, or should I start it first?
You can start it first.
All right, guys. I know, Kenton's not gonna agree with me on the subject, but from the Packers media reporter I forgot his last name. He heard from a couple of the inside the Packers organization that the Packers head coach Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst are frustrated that Jaire can't keep healthy and he's not available in the season. And it looks like his time with the Packers is coming to an end. It might be this year. We don't know, but there are rumors out there that he is going to be shopped around, or if he takes a pay cut. But my belief is that he's not going to take a pay cut because he has 2 more years left on his deal. He's going to be making $18 million this year, and the last year of his contract is going to jump up to $19 million for that final year. And they're frustrated that they're paying that much money. And I would love to get your guys' opinion. What do you think about that, Phil?
For
I
me,
think it's dumb and stupid.
I mean, there are 2 aspects that I can look at this.
You give up on a player who's hasn't been around for 2 seasons, but has been consistent and has shown how valuable they are when they're on the field compared to when they're off. I say give him one more shot and then worry about it. But to give up on someone who's like that, who's a generational talent, that's kind of wild to me.
I mean, he's
and it just doesn't sit right. A lot of Packer fans, and I feel like the organization were more patient with players who were less dominant and a force.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Kenton there in the fact that he's a top 5 corner, and the fact that when he's on the field, he's a top 5. He's the best. However, the fact that he hasn't been able to finish a season is concerning.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, he's a top 5 corner in the league, and
well, we can name all the corners in the league. I mean, there's.
I mean,
what happened?
I mean, generational. I wouldn't
say that about Jaire.
I mean, I would say he's generational because he is top 5 when he's healthy. So, it's just a factor of health.
He's definitely a generational talent.
Yeah, definitely a generational talent. I mean,
you can't be considered the number 1 cornerback in the league for like 4 to 5 years and not be a generational talent. I was saying that this rhetoric against Jaire is ridiculous. Like how fast the narrative switches against him is really disrespectful, and that's why I feel like he probably doesn't want to.
I mean, we
can agree to disagree, but I think he's a generational talent. Again,
I agree with Jax.
Multi-time Pro Bowler. I don't know. It just doesn't fit the rhetoric. Then, like how flippy floppy that is.
But look at Darrell Reeves. He was a generation.
And look at the coaches he had. Like.
Now, if you want, unfortunately, I have to side with Jax on this one. The Bears by Jax's if you read Jackson's comments, he says, generational to me is once in a generation.
Yeah.
In his opinion, Jaire is not.
Jaire's
I mean-
team is definitely generational.
I
He's
mean,
not the best generational player out there, but he's definitely generational. You cannot say that. Cannot be the number one cornerback.
he's not the number one, but he's definitely top
He's
five.
not a number one corner.
I mean,
He was
def-
not anymore. He's still like
he's
maybe
definitely
top five.
second.
But
He's
still have to be
definitely the
great for
second.
that.
He's definitely the second best corner even in his own division. Because I think
don't know. I
Jaire.
guess I just have bad takes.
or,
It pisses me off.
I think what's his name?
I'm a
Jackson
fan
from the
of it,
Bears
whatever.
is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're not GMs. We're not in there. We don't know what the hell's gonna go on.
I
I
think
think all you guys are bad. The takes is bad right now, but that's whatever.
No, but it looks like you're taking it personal. And you gotta take the personal side out of it.
It's not. He's a plant. He's a big reason why Xavier McKinney got a lot of his interceptions because a lot of teams refused to throw it to his side, so they would throw to McKinney
yeah.
because they preferred that.
Yeah, it's basically like a
A lot
what's
of
his
things
name?
he does for this team that we just won't be able to replace.
It's basically
Finally
like what's
get a good stretch of maybe finally having a balanced defense, and it's just like, oh, let's give up. You know, we've had worse players who people fought to have on the team longer who were more injured prone.
Like who?
David Bakhtiari is literally the biggest example. It's different injuries, different positions, but he was out way more than Jaire ever was, and people really tried to keep him. And then people are still talking about trying to bring him back. I just don't get it.
to be fair,
Like unless we get
the
like a
secondary-
really good backup or someone to replace him, then fine.
the
But
secondary
try and
is
definitely keep the negotiations up, and maybe he'll come around. But this whole rhetoric against him, I wouldn't want to be a Packer no more. If I'm being honest, it's crazy how fast the fans slip. Crazy, disrespectful.
Yeah, but you're taking that personal. You gotta take that personal side out of it.
I'm
To be
not
fair-
taking it personal.
be
Even if you
fair-
look at the game standpoint, he's still a talented cornerback that you shouldn't give up on, but you definitely should negotiate contracts with.
If he was a good cornerback, right?
And that's the last 2 seasons. I get it.
No, but how many innings pick? Look at other quarterbacks with pick sixes in their career. How many does Jaire have? 1 in his whole career.
That's like his only knock. But how many times did you shut down people? The percentages of wide receivers that he guards that don't get the balls touched. He doesn't get the ball thrown to
I
him.
remember him getting burned by JJ all the time.
But if I may, how
What'd you say,
consistent?
Jack?
How easy is it to replace a secondary player rather than an all-pro offensive lineman?
Offensive lineman, you can't find good left tackle.
You can't find all-pro left tackles.
To find good left tackles.
All-pro left tackles are hard
You
to
know how
find.
hard it is for us, especially the Packers, to find good cornerbacks?
We had Sam Shields, Tremont Williams, Al Harris.
Very mid cornerbacks for us.
You call Al Harris mid?
Sam Shields, Tremont Williams.
A Super Bowl winning guys.
Sam Shields, though, Sam Shields, though, didn't last, I don't think, 3 years after.
Yeah,
We used to get beat all the time with them. And it was part of the struggle.
Away to the Browns.
Yeah, Sam Shields lost
Like
his
the one
career
time the
because of
Packers won a
concussion.
Super Bowl, we had a top 10 defense, and then we have not when we had a good offense. I'm just saying he helps distract a lot. He's a great player. I get he hasn't been out for 2 seasons, but when does that mean give up on the player? I get his contract is what makes it kind of harder. So
And his age.
Like, you guys really think we're going to get those free agents? I don't think so. And if we do, then there you go. But as of right now, I think it's a safer call to hold him on for 1 more year.
And his age comes into factor here.
But then you say you want players who are still 29, the same age as him. I don't get the rhetoric then. Just pick and choose. It's just pick and choosing opinions. Then my opinion is he deserves to stay here. I think he belongs in the Packers. He's played well for us. He's a cornerstone of this franchise.
But he's a distraction also.
No, he's just fun.
Yeah, but that could be a distraction too. Like that one game that he went after by himself. And
The moment that he went out
Yeah,
for the
and
coin
why are we
toss,
going
yeah,
back to that when the team and him already talked about that?
and
Worked it out.
he almost blew that by calling the coin toss. He almost blew that. but for me, I think you're taking this personally, but you got to think of this as a business. And the NFL is just, what have you done for me lately? They don't care about the part that they did for you in the past.
Even if it's not in the past, I don't think we're going to find a great replacement for him. And then there's a new hole that we're going to have. Why not wait until we can get at least pieces of that? Maybe draft someone who can be under him for another season.
We already did.
I'm saying it doesn't have to be this season. You blow it up with him.
We already drafted hella corners under Jaire Alexander.
You even said Stokes might not be here. He's gone.
We got Karen
Valentine.
Give him a deal. We
You-
also drafted Kings in the 7th round. I don't know how he fell to the 7th round.
But we haven't played him at all.
He was a star in college.
We didn't play him at all, Jay.
Yeah, he played in the last game.
If I may, as someone who is from the Chicago area, I hear
he's not an impactful player. Stokes was, but again, the rhetoric, it sounds like fans don't want to sign him either. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything wrong and it doesn't make any sense, but at the timeline of the Packers right now who want to win a damn Super Bowl, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. If you want to win the Super Bowl,
especially when we have money and cap to sign free agents right now with Jaire Alexander on the roster.
Yeah, if you want to win the Super Bowl,
it's a rhetoric and a problem.
He at least locks down one side of the
bigger deal than I feel like it really is.
Yeah, if you want to win a Super Bowl, he at least locks down one side of the field. So
I don't think he can lock that one side of the field, but
he did it this season when he was playing, Jay.
We played 2 high safety while Jaire was back there. That's what.
We literally lost games when he left.
I mean, that's a standard.
Lost games when he wasn't out there.
I mean, to be fair, the what do you want to call it? Excuse my language.
Jax, you're horrible, Jax.
As someone who lives in the Chicago area,
okay.
I know the Bears are potentially looking at their corner situation, at least on the one of the sides, wherever Tyreek Stevenson is, because it's always between him and that new guy, Tyreek Smith or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They may look to ship him next year. So if we can hold on to Jaire even just 1 year, Tyreek Smith is a great corner.
Yes, he is. Developed. I agree with that.
Now would the Bears be okay
with
trading within?
People have been saying next year's draft class for cornerback.
Yeah, Terrell Smith. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but they're not going to trade into the division.
Terrell Smith has
Yeah,
been basically the secondary corner on whatever side that Tyreek Stevenson is. He's been the backup for Tyreek Stevenson this entire year, the past year. And he was doing great.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not gonna trade in the division. I guarantee that.
You never know. You never know.
You can't say that with the Vikings and Lions trading all the time.
The guy that I'm really high on in free agency is Asante Samuel.
Now I will throw this. Well, I don't know if we were going to help us later in the podcast, but I don't know if we're going to touch this later in the podcast. But what about the free agency defensive end?
I would trade 2 number 1 picks for Myles Garrett anytime. Now he's a generational talent. That guy is
now.
So is Jaire. I'm still not going to get rid of that. That is disrespectful.
Now, throw this name out there because I know he's a free agent and it won't cost us any picks. What about Khalil Mack?
He is a free agent, and I would love to bring him in, but I would better minimum.
Hey, see you, Manuel.
Oh yeah, see you, Manuel. Thank you for coming by.
Hey.
We're
Have a good day.
Keep those people safe with the trains, all right?
Yep. And be careful out there.
You be careful out there.
Don't get over by a train. He almost did a couple of times. He almost got ran over by a train. At work. So.
But what do you guys think about Khalil Mack coming to the Packers?
Like I said, if we could get it on a veteran minimum deal for maybe a year or 2, that'd be great. He's not the Khalil Mack of old, but he still does. He does still have some good years left in him.
For sure.
As a pass rusher.
What do you think, Kenton? About Khalil Mack?
I think anything to help our defense be better.
I really think that you need edges for sure because Kenny.
But again, I don't think.
Kenny Clark does a good job up the middle. So
I mean, if you have pass rusher, it's gonna make the secondary.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna be going to the bathroom and then I'm gonna be heading down to the barn. So, you guys just continue on, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay.
It's going to make the secondary life much easier if we get pressure with our linebackers and defensive ends. Because those guys in the secondary, they don't have to cover as more as they have to. So, I mean, and the targets also are going to cut Joey Bosa. If we can get both of them on a cheap deal, maybe bring in both of them in together. Because it looks like Kenny Clark is getting a little up there in age, and he's not that dominant anymore like he used to be. He's still a good D tackle. A D tackle.
So everybody just fell off then for us.
Dude, you gotta look at the numbers for Kenny Clark. It's been dropping every single year. He's still a good defensive tackle, but we gotta get younger on the D line, like how we're getting younger on the O line. offensive line, Josh Jaire is not going to be bad.
We're literally the youngest team in the NFL, Jay.
Not on the D line.
Yes, we are. They're all still
they're-
25, 26.
Kenny Clark is almost hitting 29.
Okay, and it's still good enough for the timeline of our team. I just think we need to get deeper
Josh
and fill up
Sweat,
holes that can't.
yeah, Josh Sweat might be good also. And I'm still waiting for teams to cut players to see what player they might be cutting. Because there might be some high end guys that get cut from other teams with big names. Like I said, like the Chargers, they're trying to cut Joey Bosa. The LA Rams, they're shopping around Cooper Cup, and they're shopping around Matt Stafford. So, and there is a rumor that it's going around that Matt Stafford might be getting traded to the New York Giants this offseason. We do have look at Bennett, but I think he's not that great a player. I haven't seen him get any better in 3 years, and that's when a player comes into it. Oh, it's by his third year in the league. But I haven't seen anything from Luka Fitness. I wouldn't call him a bust, but I just think he's a good player, but he's not one of those dominant edge rushers like like we thought he could be when we drafted him. And then you got to get help for Rashad Gary because Rashad Gary is getting double teamed out there because teams know that we don't have any other pass rusher except Rashad Gary. No, he it was his third year. Going into his third year right now. So, but and a lot of teams are getting rid of their free agency. There's gonna be a lot of corners that after free agency. Decent corners, good corners. Like I said, one of the corners that I like is Asante Samuel from the Chargers. He's only 25 years old. He's coming into his body. He's locking people down. Is he a dominant corner? No. But he is a good corner, and he could help some team. Oh, yeah. Cooper. That kid. Cooper. Edwin Cooper. Yeah, Edwin Cooper. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be a dominant linebacker in the league. And he's only in his rookie year. I'm excited to watch him play. Like in his second year. I think he's going to be a stud. I think nobody's going to be able to stop him. Yeah, Edwin Cooper is going to be a stud in the league. And the next thing is, should we give Quay Walker his fifth-year option, or should we sign him to a new deal, or should we just let it walk? I think maybe just try to get him on a 3-year deal, see if he can get any better with Edge Cooper out there. Put both of them out there. It's great when both of them were out there together. So it's an exciting time for the Packers on defense. Last year we were at number 3rd defense in the league by the end of it. So I think this group of guys can get up to the number 1 defense in the league.
That's great if you have a great defense, but you have to score points too.
And that's the problem. We need a number 1 receiver.
You do have one. It's just the fact that he's going to be gone until week 12 or 13.
And we need to replace that guy. And everybody that I talk to go, oh, we can draft another receiver, blah, blah, blah. I looked at the receiving prospects in this upcoming draft. There's only 2 guys that might be drafted in the 1st round. It's a bad draft for wide receiver this year. Next year is a different question.
Pretty much any offensive category, it's not looking good.
I mean,
This is not a good draft for any offensive category.
And it looks like if we can't go after Myles Garrett, we're going after Max Crosby.
I don't like that.
Yeah. But Max Crosby is a little younger than Myles Garrett. But he's still a good defensive end.
Say hello to Smokey, everyone.
But in free agency for wide receivers, it's not looking good because T. Higgins just got franchise tagged by the Cincinnati Bengals, and it looks like they're trying to work out a deal. And then it looks like Joe Burrow told the organization that he will take a pay cut if you can get that pay cut money to T. Higgins.
Okay, but what about Trey Hendrickson?
They think if they can work out a deal with T. Higgins, they'll take the franchise off T. Higgins and put it on Trey Hendrickson. Each team gets 2 tags. One is the exclusive tag, and one is the reserve tag. In an exclusive tag, if a team wants to get that player, they have to trade 2 number 1 picks to get T. Higgins. If they put the other tag on somebody else, it's only going to take a 2nd or 3rd round pick to acquire that guy. Yeah, they are going to pay Chase. Jamal, he's one of the youngest wide receivers that is really good out there, and I think he's going to make more than what JJ is getting with the Minnesota Vikings. I really do. Oh yeah, he is going to get paid. Jamal Chase is going to get paid.
Yeah, and I think we're going to definitely pick up a wide receiver in this offseason. So,
but which guy do you want? Do you want somebody old and veteran? Do you want somebody young? Because right now in the free agency pool, forget about T. Higgins. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of capital to acquire T. Higgins now.
I wouldn't mind DCAF.
DK Metcalf, it's a rumor out there, but he's still in play. It might take a 1st or a 2nd second round pick. But but the guy that I'm looking at is Chris Godwin from the Buccaneers. He's a free agent. He's only 28 years old, but he is.
I like how you say only 28 for him, but then when we talk about Jaire, you're like, he's 29.
Yeah, but two different positions. Like I said. but
Kind of similar, though.
My worry about Chris Godwin is he is going to come off an ACL injury.
Then no, I don't want him, especially if, again, with the Red Rook Jaire. Nope. Anyone with any previous history with injuries, I don't want them. I don't care how good they are. Then.
Oh, you don't want Devontae Adams because he was injured. You know what?
Nope. I technically don't want Devontae Adams anyways because he's already said he's not going to come back. So, or he prefers not to come back.
Money talks. And if no other team wants him, you have no options, right? If no other team wants him. But if he gets cut, it looks like he's going to follow Aaron Rodgers to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I have a funny feeling that Steelers are going to land Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams this whole season. All the trails are going towards Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think they'd have better luck with Fields.
Sorry.
Fields is a free agent. I would bring him back, but at what cost? Though? He is asking for a chunk of change.
All players are gonna ask for a lot of money, Jay. It's just depending on if the team wants to do it or not.
Now, really, look at Tom Brady. Every single year, he was taking a pay cut after pay cut so he can keep all his buddies there.
Yeah,
but again, he had a lot of reinsurance of players and other things. It wasn't like a lot of stuff was up in the air.
You also
a lot of it was tampering, but again, the NFL doesn't really have a tampering rule like the NBA does. So
you also realize that Tom Brady was married to the richest supermodel in the world, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but at the time he was playing, he was.
And now he's broke because she took half of everything.
He's paid like $750,000 of a million.
Like cut out, so I missed something.
Oh, dude, I was talking about
like $375 million.
Yeah, but that was her money, not his money.
You were talking about who?
Tom Brady. Because he used to take pay cuts every single year just to keep his buddies around.
Oh, he's not broke though, Jay.
He's not broke because
he's not broke.
I mean, he just signed a deal worth $375 million with Fox.
His pay cuts again, where he had reinsurance from the teams, the players. It wasn't like something up in the air, or he's like, "I'm just going to take this pay cut and let's see what happens." He's like, "No, we have my players. I'm going to take a pay cut for them." Like that's the thing. I feel like if he had maybe a GM or someone who was less willing to give him what he wanted, I don't think he would. But again, everywhere he's gone, people have always bowed down to him, and he's only been to 2 places. So
yeah, he's only been to But with the Jaire as resident, why not get rid of him 1 year before he falls off the cliff? Because the Patriots been doing that.
Because you don't know if he's going to fall off the cliff.
But Patriots...
that's really the gamble.
But the Patriots been doing that.
I'm just saying, I just don't have the best luck when it comes to getting replacements for players where we are. We're finally in a great position with all of our players, and then to add some, I just don't see why you'd want to take away from it. I get his availability. A lot of the stuff makes sense, but the thing is just too soon to pull the trigger on it. And that's going from a business and sportsmanship wise thing. Because if we get rid of him and say we can't, this is just say because this is what I mostly think is, if you trade and whatever, fine, we get picks, whatever. We're not going to get the player we want in free agency, let's just say, and we're going to have this hole now on the side when we haven't probably filled our defensive line problems or edge problems. I'm saying give it one more year where we can at least do those two things. Because I think our edge on our D line is more of a hole than our cornerbacks and safeties right now. Not as deep, but we need to definitely solidify that and allow this to go on just for one more year. If it falls apart, trade him during the season. They're able to do that. Like it doesn't have to be till next off season. Like we can at least see what he's capable. He has his whole summer and off season to get healthy.
Yeah, but then your reason you're telling me why not, if he doesn't do anything before the trade deadline, we can trade him, right?
Okay.
But right now, the value for Jaire is more than if we wait until we trade it
You don't know that though.
during the season.
You don't know that though.
Here's the issue that I have.
I'm saying we know what we have now, Jay. That's less of the risk.
No, but
honestly is
if
that
he
is best for business.
If he sucks during the season, what team is gonna trade?
Jay, when he was out there playing healthy, he was great for us. That's not the question. It's just his health. Other than that, there's nothing else. This is a story that is overblown and is erratic. That is just overdone. It's because if there's nothing else to talk about the Packers. So they have to bring up drama, and that's all it is. It's unnecessary.
What do you mean that's the only story coming out? That's another one. The other one is...
What story on the Packers is this drama-filled?
It's the love of franchise quarterback because his numbers went down last year.
People were saying that even before we gave him the thing.
In 2024, his numbers were down more than what he had in 2023.
Yes, but even before, but they've always been talking about if he's always a franchise quarterback.
And then he's throwing all these interceptions like Brett Favre. I don't
get that part. Again, kind of. Like, yes, look, he was injured in the beginning of the season, didn't have the power he had on his legs that he used as he did last season. He was taking a little bit more riskier throws as well.
And
so that all has to go into play.
Boneheaded decision.
Again, that all has to go into play. Injuries, having more control of the offense. And again, also our wide receivers not catching the ball this season as well. All had in all that.
He made some bonehead, stupid decisions in the season. Couple of throws. Why would you throw that?
Because he believes that he can make it, Jay. Like, I'm not disagreeing that they weren't, but we're not out there seeing what he sees. And again, 3 of his interceptions were Tucker Kraft's fault, by the way. Like, off the top of my dome. Because for some reason, Tucker Kraft refuses to run his routes full. He always stops.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's not like Wicks, where at least Wicks runs his routes and might overdo it.
Tucker Kraft has an issue with running routes
fully. Tucker Kraft stopped him, and that was literally 3 of interceptions of him. Which one of them was a risky throw, but again, Tucker Kraft stopped.
But what about the other boneheaded throw he threw? The one that way he was in the end zone and he was trying to.
That's literally Tucker Kraft's fault, Jay. We literally watched the film over and over again because Tucker Kraft stopped his route. Yes, it was a risky throw by Jordan Love, but literally saw Tucker Kraft stop.
What about the
quarterback was behind him and intercepted the ball?
To Joseph for a pick six. That was a bonehead throw.
And that was Tucker Kraft's fault as well. risky
Here's the
throw,
issue.
and then Tucker Kraft didn't continue on his route, Jay.
You
I don't even
cannot
know what play
put
you're
anything
talking about.
on the tight end. You got, if you have different options,
It's
go
all
for
about
it.
effort.
Tucker Kraft was open. He stopped running his route, Jay. There's no ifs, ands, or buts or anything continue out. Jordan Love threw it in front of Tucker Kraft. They expected Kraft to continue running his route. Kraft stopped, interception, because he was trying to put it in front of Kraft, so Kraft could put his hands out. And again, Kraft stopped moving. Then he put his hands out, and the other player was there, intercepted it in pick six. Bad move on Jordan Love, yes, and bad move on Tucker Kraft. It's a young team mistake right there.
But we
Compared
all
to his
know
other deep throws, like that play, compared to his other deep throws that he's had, that interceptions that were more bonehead, throwing to Reed in double coverage, I almost said Devontae Adams, Christian Watson in double coverage. Those two interceptions right there were both boneheaded in my eyes.
he made more than two boneheaded throws.
I know he made more than bonehead. I'm just coming up with plays off the top of my head, Jay.
But yeah, but
That last one
and all that
against the
stuff.
Vikings was pretty egregious, in my opinion.
I'm saying, like, it feels like no one
yeah, it was.
cares about what goes on the field no more. Like, everyone just forgets about that.
All right. Let's talk. Let's talk about the NFL now. Well, there is one more thing I want to talk about the NFL. It looks like Fox might be losing their deal with the NFL also because of Netflix. Because now Netflix wants to get into the NFL streaming also, and they want to get some games, and they're built, and they're bidding for games that what for Fox. So
There's gonna be like a lot of like lawsuits against.
Fox might be losing the game, and you might see Tom Brady doing the announcement for the Daytona car racing instead of the announcing for football.
Yeah, I think again you're gonna see some lawsuits against, maybe like civil lawsuits, just stuff against this, because it's kind of almost not one thing has bought it, but it's like kind of turning into like almost like the whole Ticketmaster debacle with
Yeah, it's
people getting locked off of access to ways to watch games, everything being extra paid for, and all this stuff.
and
So
yeah,
there
and
might be
now people
lawsuits
are,
from not just
now
fans,
fans are
but other companies as well, or TV networks and stuff.
yeah, and Phil, yeah, what do you think about that?
I can't hear Phil, by the way.
Okay. Sorry about that.
The whole time I can't hear him because I'm on Facebook, and if I put him on my TV, you guys will hear the echo.
Okay. Put it on your TV, man. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't mind it if it's like specific events,
Mm-hmm.
specifically like a Fox coverage of Thanksgiving or something like that.
Okay.
The only issue I have is when there is when it becomes almost like Amazon, where it's become like almost every week.
Yeah, it's Amazon gets all the Thursday night games.
So I don't mind Netflix doing it for specific games, but for every week, I am not a fan of that, because that takes away the casual fan. That's the problem I have as a Cubs fan, because the problem that the Cubs have their own channel now.
Network. Yeah.
Their own network now. And the thing that they forgot to do was the fact that they eliminated all of their lower income fans from that, in the fact that, let's just use an example here. Yes Network. Do you know what that is, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Yes Network is the Yankees network, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And when the Yes Network launched, the good thing that they did was that they allowed the casual lower income fan
Mm-hmm.
to at least enjoy the product by allowing the local um, affiliate to still cover the game for at least one day a week. So at least one day a week, you can still watch the game and it not cost you anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
and the
issue
Bucks
I have
have,
with,
I want to say it's 15
I mean,
games
I mean that's
on
not a lot of games.
UW
It's not a
Milwaukee,
lot of
which is the
games to be
local
fair,
network.
but
Yeah,
it's
but
not. It's not a lot of games to be fair, but at least it gives the lower income fans something to watch, and not just have to pay a absolute gargantuan amount that you can't afford.
yeah,
That's
but
kind of the issue that I have with streaming platforms trying to stream NFL games is the fact that you have to pay more
yeah, that's the issue right there with the
to
fan.
enjoy a product that you would normally watch for, a cable product that you would take for free, or with the cable that you have, you would normally.
Yeah, and the fans are saying the same thing like you are.
Yeah, I mean, and typical NFL games are. I mean, the exclusive NFL games are like paying for cable,
Oh
and
man,
then you have to pay extra. It's like paying for pay per view.
you know what? I did the math on everything. That if you want to see the whole season, it's $400 for the YouTube NFL Sunday ticket.
But to be able to have an extra subscription like Amazon or
Yeah,
Netflix, it feels like it's. I mean, it feels like it's what's his name? I mean, it feels like it's an extra expense. It feels like it's a pay per view almost.
you know what? It is an extra thing.
It's a pay per view pretty much.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna cost $400 for the Sunday ticket. Then you gotta pay for Amazon Prime. That's another.
Netflix, yeah, it's ridiculous.
And the
I mean,
whole, if you want to watch the whole season, I
well,
did the math. It comes out to $1,200 a season. $1,200. That is just
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
sports are no longer a middle class luxury anymore.
Yeah, these streaming platforms just ruin sports for everybody.
But again, maybe that's another reason why, kind of on a different topic, but still the same topic, and maybe why again, these agendas and the rhetorics of fans quitting on certain players. This is not about Jaire. I know that's coincidental, but it's about like it has nothing to do with that. It's just you see it from other teams of them again giving up on players, abandoning players.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't focus to what's going on the court or field. It's too it's more casualistic again because people are working more, all stuff, and then now with networks changing so much and so many of them having to pay, it even makes and causes and creates more casuals to it.
yeah.
So now
Yeah,
you're
you're
having different
absolutely right
kids
about
of
that.
of how many people just don't watch sports.
Yeah. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous. and nobody can afford $1,200 a season. That's that's just
Oh
outrageous.
no, that's a
Hey,
like a
guys.
that's
Sorry
you can
about that.
literally get a very cheap car with that,
Yeah, oh yeah,
or
you can.
PC,
But it's not gonna change until all the fans
or something else. I don't know.
boycott.
I would rather get something else than that.
Wait, that
New TV. You can buy a bunch of
What
video
are we talking about?
games, clothes, food.
it's like I said, I did the math. It's gonna cost a person $1,200 a season to watch every single game. 12.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for people.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it might be going up in price again.
Of course it will. It's the NFL is all about money. They don't care.
Probably, especially with Ticketmaster now finally getting sued.
Yeah, that too. And the only way that the fans can take the game back is they boycott every single game. And that's never going to happen.
And here's an issue as
Yeah, because
well.
eventually it will just get bought up by people who have money but don't care about sports.
Yeah.
This is an issue as well.
It's like,
The NFL product is so good on TV that it's not worth going to the stadium anymore.
yeah, it is. It is. I mean,
It's so good on TV. I don't want to go to the stadium anymore.
no. If you go to the stadium, you got to pay a lot of money for food, which is ridiculous. They're charging like $7 a bottle of beer. I'm like, $7 for one bottle.
That sounds more like a bottle of water, and beer would be like
How
more like
much is water at a basketball game, Kenton?
$6.
Yeah, that's outrageous. $6 for a bottle of water?
I'm not kidding you. A
Yeah,
12-ounce
it was
can of beer.
$7 for ice cream.
A 12-ounce can of beer for at Soldier Field when I went to see Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks. I'm not lying. I am dead honest with you. It was $15 for a 12-ounce can of beer.
Yeah, see, that's outrageous.
Yeah,
One
in
can.
Milwaukee for I want to say it's the same thing. The Miller Lite cans, it's $18.
Oh my God, see.
$18 for a can of Miller Lite.
Yeah, $18.
In the city that makes Miller Lite.
Oh, Phil, you crack me up.
The city that makes. I mean, I could understand maybe $10 for a Berghoff, which is the local brewery here in Chicago, but
no, it's one of those big cans, Phil. It's not a normal can of Miller
Yeah,
Lite.
but
Okay, so
still, what's
it's
a
like
big
16.
can?
Okay,
$18 way too much.
still, yeah. I mean, at least it's 2 cups then.
Yeah, Jack, you're
Yeah, no, it's not.
right.
It's definitely not worth $20.
You can go to like a grocery store or 7-Eleven and you can get a whole case of beer for cheaper.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think? Did you guys know tailgating? Just real quick, this is a fun fact. Did you know tailgating was invented in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everybody knew that.
Although the way that,
no, not everyone knew that, and I was shocked by that as well. But that's
although
why
I
the
must say,
tailgating. Real quick, that's why I was bringing it to the point. That's why the tailgating is so great in Wisconsin, is because of how expensive the food stuff is in the arenas or stadiums. So people just buy all the stuff before, have the cookouts, and get slammed before they go into the game.
fair enough.
Yeah, but what were you gonna say, Phil?
So the ones that I can say that really kind of, I mean, the Midwest kind of immortalized the tailgate,
Mm-hmm.
because there would be a whole. I mean, I don't like the Vikings. I don't like them,
Oh,
but I do have to admit, when they were outside at Metropolitan Stadium, in Bloomington.
Uh,
They had spreads you could roast a pig out there, and they would just invite. They would invite the players.
you know what? I would love to go to a tailgate.
I would love to go. There are a couple places I would love to go to tailgate. Number one is Lambeau Field.
Oh, everybody wants to do that.
Because I can't get a ticket in Lambeau Field.
Yeah,
Because I would much rather go to a tailgate.
Yeah.
2, I would love to go to.
Actually, the Packers didn't invent tailgating. The Brewers did.
Yes, the Brewers did invent tailgating. Yes,
but the Packers made it very more Wisconsin-like.
Fair enough. The number 2, I would love to go to Buffalo for a tailgate.
Oh, in the winter time, though.
You got to jump through a table through.
Yeah, I heard the winter tailgates. You
got to do a Mick Foley. You got to do a Mick Foley and jump through a flaming table in the winter time.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I would not mind doing that.
Yeah, you just got to jump through a flaming table and try a bill that's on fire,
And the other team that I really want to go to a tailgate would be the Chicago Bears.
No. You don't want to go to a Chicago tailgate because the parking lots are so small. There's not a lot of people to experience it with.
Mm-hmm.
The third one I would recommend going to, Kansas City.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's like a college atmosphere. That's like going to Alabama in prime SEC country. That's like, Kansas City is all out.
Okay, let's go on to the last topic, and that is your topic.
Yeah. By the way, I was gonna put my camera on, but or maybe it will work now. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, try it. White Sox have a better tailgating than the Bears.
Because it wasn't working when I tried to.
Jax! Wow.
No, that's true. Because again, the White Sox have the biggest parking lot out of all of the major sports. Well, I guess besides the Bulls, but no one tailgates for basketball.
No, I've been to the UC at.
There he is.
I've been to the UC for Blackhawks games before. The parking lot's not that big. I'll say
I said basketball, not hockey, but yeah.
Oh yeah, for basketball. Yeah, but even then, the tailgating for the Blackhawks is not even that great. So, I do think the White Sox do have the best tailgate in the city of Chicago.
All right, Phil, we're going into the last topic of the day, and that is the NBA. And I think Kitten is going to really go off today on the NBA.
I don't want to, because I don't like being angry.
A lot of things to say about the NBA, and not good things about the NBA either. Go ahead, you're right there on the main screen. Go right ahead, Kitten.
Bobby Portis got suspended 25 games for his assistant handing him the wrong painkillers, which I'm mad because I've seen the names and I don't remember them, but it was like total. I don't know. If you guys take painkillers, let me know. But like the last letters are like TYOL or something like that, or I guess I can look it up right now.
Is that oxycodone like I do?
It might be.
I take a lot of pain medication. and I know every single pain medication out there.
But it's it's a very dumb and I think overdone suspension. The
So,
NBA has players right now who have
so the reason,
Jack's
so
right.
it, he was supposed to take
like
Temerol,
violated
but he took tramadol.
worse stuff as
The,
like domestic violence, assault
the,
charges,
the thing is
drug stuff,
or yeah,
DUIs that a
Temerol.
lot of players have had in the NBA, and they
The
don't get suspended as much as this.
the pro-
And in this case, when it came out that his assistant asked for a refill of pills, but grabbed the wrong pills prescribed from the doctor because the two painkillers literally have this again the last like four letters in the
That's what Bill is trying to explain. Go ahead.
yeah, the reason why
again
it
I
was
can't hear him. Sorry, Phil. I'm not trying to cut you off. Sorry.
Go ahead,
no worries.
Bill.
The reason why he was suspended 25 games was because it's a severe opioid. What he took was a severe opioid,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be very addictive.
Don't tell me about that. I know all about
No, what he was given that without realizing that it was severely addictive.
Yeah.
You know, it's tramadol. It's severely addictive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not quite. How should I put this? He was mistakenly given it.
Yeah, but that's not the reason why they suspended him. Wasn't because he took it once.
No. He took it once, but then because of that, and the reason why it could lead to addiction is basically kind of like a testosterone booster,
it is.
steroid policy. Because it leads to addiction. That's the reason why it's such a severe punishment. It's not him per se. It's the people prescribing it to him that should also be punished too.
That's not the reason why at all. I get that it's on the list, but that's not the reason why.
Yeah, but I have a question.
What are you doing?
How can the league extend it if it wasn't his? It wasn't his mistake. It was his doctor's mistake, and it was his.
That's why people are pissed off that the suspension is so big. Again, we have players who
He shouldn't get any penalty. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, it wasn't.
wrong.
It wasn't his fault. People are like, "Well, that's what you get for taking medicine from a
But it
non-professional."
wasn't his
But
fault.
his agent went to his assistant. An assistant got it from.
Yeah, so it has to be the assistant and his agent's fault, not his fault. So,
Sadly, in the NBA, Jax, you can't appeal.
I don't get that. It wasn't his fault though.
You can't appeal drug violations in the NBA.
Not even the team. And our guy didn't know it was. If he knew, he wouldn't have took it. He would have took the other one. But there was a mix up.
Yep.
All that.
It was this is the part of the reason why I say that there's such an agenda against the Bucks, Jay. Literally, Giannis said that he would never.
All the team in
Because they do. They shit on Wisconsin all the time. There's nothing to do here. It's a crappy place. It's cold. It's miserable. Blah blah blah. All the time.
Yeah, but that's your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's theirs.
How do you know they're trying to dump on all sports teams in Milwaukee?
Because every time I watch ESPN, Fox, or any other mainstream news, and every time the Brewers, Bucks, or Packers are in it, they always never talk about positive.
Yeah. I mean,
the only time they did is when they drop a historic game, or like if Jordan Love makes a comeback or plays phenomenal, almost goes perfect percentages, or Giannis drops 50 points. But if we lose the game, oh, blow it up. They're washed. Oh, he's not trustworthy.
That's with all teams, though.
No.
But I'm saying it's not
I
as
agree with.
frequent. And then the disrespect against the state itself, saying that it's boring, saying that the city is washed, high criminality when there's criminal stuff all the time. Oh, there's nothing to do here. Like, the only critique I have really against my city besides crime is that everything closes at 10.
Does it really?
Ha!
Not everything, but a lot of stuff closes at 10.
No,
I mean,
no, but is that?
I mean, come on, man.
You're not joking about that.
If ESPN and Fox News wanted to talk about something about high crime rate, talk about friggin' Memphis, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is that too.
Talk about
man.
friggin'. Talk about the friggin'
Guys,
Grizzlies.
I can send you guys so many videos of Stephen A. Smith, Shams, NBC talking shit about the city of Milwaukee. Not even talking about sports.
I know.
Just
I know.
literally talking shit about my city. That's why every time they come here for the finals and they don't like to come here, the city boos them. We don't fuck with, excuse my language. We don't mess with them. We don't mess with ESPN here.
No. I don't blame
Especially when we were in the finals, they said we gotta go to Milwaukee. We gotta go to Milwaukee.
Well, it is cold out there though. I got it. It's cold.
Not in June.
But it's not all the time. We have 4 seasons, and
Yeah,
when the
I know.
finals,
I know.
It was 70 when the finals happened here. Jay, you can go outside and with a shirt and shorts, and they were complaining like it was like below 0.
I mean,
that's spring.
You do realize
the NBA finals time in Milwaukee is spring. The weather is beautiful, so beautiful. Like there's so much. If you're an active person and you're social, there is a lot to do in Wisconsin. If you like camping, wilderness, hiking, if you're a foodie,
it's a great place to go fishing.
If you like a lot of nicks and crannies, it has so many different things. It's not a party state. Like if you want to get you want to get fucked up, drink, take drugs, or whatever, try and go to the nightlife and maybe go to brothels, whatever. Go to Vegas, go to Miami, go to New York, go to California. Wisconsin has stuff that
all the people in Wisconsin do is just drink.
Like if you're a good skier, swimmer.
I mean, all the people in Wisconsin.
Well, again, that's I guess party wise, like we're good for that too, in a way standpoint. But it's not the club nightlife that people think.
No, so the way I view Wisconsin nightlife is it's very much like old world. It's very much like England or Ireland. It's very much like you go to a bar, you don't mess up with the status quo, you drink, you socialize, you just have a beer by conversating. It's a way to conversate with someone. You know, it's very much like that. But to be fair, I do agree with you on this, they don't like Wisconsin whatsoever. They don't like them whatsoever. It doesn't matter what sport it is.
Mainstream media just does not like this state.
But to be fair, I just heard a recent quote from the Brewers owner that basically said, well, what am I supposed to do? Do you want me to win the World Series, or am I supposed to provide a, productive nightlife or productive, basically like provide a family life or family entertainment for the city of Milwaukee? I mean, that's embarrassing, to be fair. But to be fair, the Brewers are the least most favorite team in the state of Wisconsin.
I'll be right back. You guys, can you take over?
Yeah, that's just again because the Brewers owner refuses to put anything onto the team.
Yeah.
I think him saying that, there's a lot of stuff for kids to do in Milwaukee.
There are a lot of things to do. I mean, my dad lived in Milwaukee for 4 years when he went to university. So, um,
Honestly, I think there's probably more things in Milwaukee to do for kids than there is for like young adults and just adults.
yeah, I mean, it's not a fun
I
nightlife
think
for
that's why the
college.
Brewers are so successful in the first place, is because that's where a lot of adults like to go to drink.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my dad went to university there in Marquette, so and that's a Catholic school, so it goes to show how fun Milwaukee is for young adults. So.
I was like, not Marquette, but like UWM, Madison. Marquette's kind of getting there, but like if you look at it, I recently read something like Wisconsin has the biggest like college party scene. It's like we do have like those wild, like almost toga parties. They are around that, but there's like cops around UWM all the time, especially at
Yeah,
like the Beta and Kappa houses and stuff.
if you
Sorority houses, my man.
if you look at what Jax just wrote, yeah, we drink. So here's the way I describe drinking scene in Wisconsin. Do you remember that scene in Deadpool where they basically tried to threaten the bartender and everyone draws a piece? That's very much like the scene in Wisconsin. A lot of people, if you just serve the piece in a small town bar in Wisconsin, people are going to draw on you, and it's not going to be a pretty scene.
It
Would you
depends.
agree?
Actually, a lot of bars now have no gun policies.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'd say
but
more up
still,
north, yes, but in the south central part of Wisconsin, they don't like guns. So
I'm back.
especially if you go to the Beloit area, which is awful.
oh yeah,
By the way,
Beloit,
people want to talk about
Beloit
crime
might as well
in
be
Wisconsin.
Beloit might as well be North Illinois. So
Beloit is way worse than Milwaukee, and also I think it's South Beloit, which is in Illinois. Those are the two worst cities.
no, as someone who lives in Illinois, the worst city in Illinois is East St. Louis, but South Beloit is not too far behind.
But
Isn't East Troy also pretty bad as well?
Who?
Oh, go ahead.
Troy, Illinois, I think it's called.
Not sure about that, but it's probably somewhere in central Illinois, and that's probably not too far off. So,
yeah, it's like 30 minutes from Chicago. So,
I had a question. What do you think about the NFL draft coming to Green Bay?
I love it. I love it.
I'm trying to get a ticket to it.
Yeah, I know Tom Bronte's gonna have like a table set up somewhere doing the podcast from the draft. I know that much. But like you said, if ESPN and all those guys pay Wisconsin, how did you can get the draft in there, Lambeau? Anyway.
No, it wouldn't be a Lambeau.
It's the probably NFL and not ESPN, Fox, TNT, or NBC.
It looks like it's going to be at Lambeau. They already released the pictures of where all the microphones going to be and all the stages going to be. And it shows it's going to be at Lambeau Field. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but it looked awesome. So, yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's definitely a different.
But I was going to talk about the NBA more, but the more I was thinking about it, the more angrier I would have gotten.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. I think he's angered out.
So let me just throw this out there, Kenton. What do you think should be done about the All Star game in the NBA?
Oh, that sucked. I watched it, and it was right here in my area too.
I think NBA fans are the biggest whiny babies because it's been like that for the last like 20 years, and it's an All Star game. What do people expect? People are like, "Oh, I want to see them compete. I want to see them play." But then, if your favorite player gets hurt, then what is it? Then now, oh, we don't have an All Star break. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
I just say
yeah,
take it
but
for what it is. Enjoy it. Watch it. If not, then not. It makes
I,
too much
I
money.
wait a minute. I have a question for you, Captain. You know the All Star break. When did they start having like celebrities playing the game?
It's just a celebrity game. They've had that for a while.
I saw WWE guys in there. I saw other former athletes in there. I'm like, when did it
I want to. I want to say they brought it in like the early 2000s.
really? Man, maybe I
Yeah,
should
it's
watch
it's been
more of
around
it.
for a really really long time.
I was watching it and it had some of my favorite wrestlers.
This one was probably one of the worst celebrity All-Star games though.
Oh, come on. The WWE Bailey was in there playing basketball.
She was great. Like they had some great celebrities, but like Jay, like they used to have like like actual celebrities in the game.
Yeah, but
Like not like content creators or anything, like actual like
yeah,
Justin
but
Bieber like
that,
used to
that was
be in
yeah,
it.
but that was so much expensive for the NBA to get those guys.
No, they don't really like they get paid too as well, but like it's more for fun and charity stuff. So
So, is there anything else we want to talk about here? We've been out
again,
here
don't
almost.
believe the rhetoric of social media, especially when it comes to Wisconsin teams. Um, Try looking at social pages that do it well. There's always Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, Green Bay dot Packers on Instagram. He is to me one of the most reliable sources. He's one I follow, or the Packers page. That's one. The Bucks page, the Bucks house is another one for at least the Bucks. Brewers Dugout is another good page to get stuff if you don't want to look at stuff. And then us, me and Jay, subscribe, like.
I was gonna say, hey man, you didn't mention us.
I was
Also,
playing it up, you know.
also, guys, if you're interested there, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe up here. My name is Philip, Philip. Last name Rowers, Rawers. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We'll be having 2 videos out this weekend. And then hopefully next weekend we'll be going back to our regular once a week state videos, and then hopefully by then we'll also have like budget friendly um, uh, meal options for those who are struggling with and are in a pinch when it comes
Yeah,
to um, groceries and that. So I think this will be a lot more expanding my channel a little bit more. So
yeah,
therefore, we're looking to expand to budget-friendly recipes and all that stuff. Um, Also, don't forget, me and Jay are going to be starting a new podcast. Come
probably at
probably about 3 or 4 weeks.
mid March or end of March.
Anticipate sometime around St.
Yeah,
Patrick's Day.
yeah. We gotta get everything. Actually, I have to get everything set up for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we have to do some research, and therefore I don't have to be going back and forth to.
See, guys, I hate doing research. Even with me and Kenton's podcast, Kenton's the one that did all the research for us. and I just piggyback on his research. So,
So yeah, we're going to be starting that probably about 3 or 4
Hey,
weeks.
Jay's the one that put it out there, not me. Okay, guys.
and it looks like Kenton doesn't mind me piggyback also his research. So I do it all the time now. So.
But yeah, we're gonna. So what we're gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
doing
I'm
is
always
we're gonna be.
searching and doing stuff. That's pretty much. If you guys want to know what I do on my free time, that's all I'm doing is watching
Yes.
sports stuff, reading articles. It's pretty annoying if I'm being honest sometimes, because a lot of it is the same stuff. A lot of it is made up stuff. So it's like, dang, I wasted 15 minutes of my life reading this article about something that's not gonna happen. I've kind of been cutting corners a little bit more recently because of that stuff. Like I know logically what's more likely to happen and stuff than what's not, and that's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. But
Well, basically, just to clarify what we're going to be doing for our podcast, me and Jay's podcast, is we're going to be doing, we're going to be basically going back in time to our first episode will be 1985, to the first year that Jay was in the United States. Um, we're going to 19.
I was 5.
But what we're going to be doing is basically learning about pop culture, learning about what life was like, learning about what sports were like, learning about things all over the world, possibly. You know, it's what life was like back in that time. So,
And it was back in '85. It was fun. Big hair, a lot of makeup.
well, that's not a lot. That's not a lot different than it is today. So,
a lot of hairspray.
But we're just going to be going through pop culture, sports, all that sort of stuff in 1985.
And I hope that Kenton will watch it and join us for a couple of episodes.
Oh yeah.
And maybe if we get bigger, we can have some other guests come on and talk about the year.
I'll definitely be.
What was that, Ken?
He said he'll definitely be a guest.
Oh yeah.
I said I'll definitely be a guest sometimes.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. We would love you.
So yeah, you guys, that's it for today. Then I have to get ready for the other live stream I'm doing tonight in about 2 hours. Man, we were almost on for about 2 hours now.
Almost a 2-hour show, yeah.
Good God. This is the longest podcast we ever did.
By the way, the Bucks play the Washington Wizards today.
And it's not televised.
That should be an easy. That should be an easy win for the Bucks.
Anyway, do you have anything you want to say, Phil or Kenton?
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, whatever Phil says. I'm bad. I'm bad at that. Yeah, go ahead.
Go follow my Instagram. You can either follow my personal one at Kenton, actually it's not my name. It's Kool-Aid_Teddy Bear. I mean, well, that's my Snapchat.
Hold on. Teddy Bear.
My actual Instagram name is Teddy Bear _Kool-Aid. There you go.
Wow.
That's my nickname, guys.
I am not gonna call you Teddy Bear.
You don't, but when middle school, I got the name. I'll explain the names, Jay. I'll explain the name. In the middle school, when I used to wait outside and it would be like really cold, a lot of girls would like crowd around me because I was warm, and they would call me Teddy Bear, and I just stuck with it everywhere else. And then because I used to wear a lot of Kool-Aid shirts and drink a lot of Kool-Aid packets in school, this guy named Cosmic who didn't know my name was like, "What up, Kool-Aid?" And it just stuck, and other people started calling me that. So
Wow.
yep. So then I just made that stuff my
No,
social media names.
Kool-Aid causes diabetes.
Cousin Five, what?
It causes diabetes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that call diabetes.
All that sugar you put in Kool-Aid, ooh.
I didn't drink. I didn't like as much as I drink. As much as I did drink it, I didn't drink like a lot.
And
Like I drink a lot, but like I didn't drink like a lot during a day. Like I'd have like maybe
I did. I
like
love
one bottle
Kool-Aid.
or something.
What's your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid?
Blue raspberry.
Oh, come on. I gotta go with the original red packet.
Nope, I'm a blue raspberry
And I
flavor
like
when it comes to candies or sweets.
I like to put half a bag of sugar in my Kool-Aid. Just pour the sugar.
Good Lord, good
I
Lord.
like a lot of sugar
Jay,
as well,
Jay likes diabetes.
but not probably as much as you do.
The sweeter, the better.
No.
And then my other
as someone
Instagram
who's
where I do my sports stuff is Hacking
It's
Buff
someone who works a
Podcast.
pretty.
This
It's
year
someone
kind
who
of
works a
been
pretty
I
athletic
haven't
job.
been up posting every day, but when it comes to highlights, it's been harder. One, the quality of the screen recordings and capturing has been worse because of stupid social media platforms making it harder. Or like pages like NBC or like how should I get highlights from NBA TV from the Bucks game, and I like was screen capturing and recording it. Sometimes they dip the quality when you do that on purpose. So I think I'm gonna maybe wait a couple more hours and try and see if that helps because I've just not been doing it at all, and I think that's not good of me just doing it at least. So maybe the quality gets better after because they upload it right away. They don't want other people to take their views or whatever. So. And it's not like I'm taking the whole highlights. It's like clips and stuff. So.
Yeah, Phil, what were you saying?
Oh,
About the diabetes?
yeah, the amount of you don't need to add extra sugar to Kool-Aid. To be honest with you,
What do you mean you don't have to? Extra sugar makes it good.
As a brown person, that is against the law for me to do that. So I have to.
It makes it taste good, Phil.
Okay.
I have to add.
To be fair, I've been to the South where they put sugar. I'm not kidding you. The Southerners put sugar in frickin' everything. I'm not kidding you. There was this time where I ordered this tea or sweet tea, I should say. They said, "Do you want it sweet or extra sweet?" I said, "Extra sweet. Let's just see what it does."
Oh no! You made a bad mistake there.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I legit stirred the sweet tea, and I pulled it out, and it was like cough syrup. It was that thick.
Oh, but that's the best kind of iced tea you can get. Ooh.
That's what they call as extra sweet.
It hurts your teeth.
Well,
So
that's what they call extra sweet. That's not just regular. Regular sweet tea would give you diabetes just off the bat.
True.
That's like Kool-Aid. It's like
but it tastes so good, guys. It tastes so good.
nah, I don't know about that.
I'm putting half the bag of sugar in there.
Oh
Ooh,
fuck! Oh fuck that! Fuck
oh,
that!
it tastes
Excuse my
so
language.
good in Kool-Aid. Ooh, ooh,
Screw
ooh,
that,
ooh, ooh, ooh. Just thinking about it makes my teeth hurt. Don't
dude.
use your hand, can't you? You know you
You
do
must
it.
have good dental insurance. I swear to God, you must have really good dental insurance because the way that your teeth are rotting by the amount of sugar you eat.
I get a discount. I have a dental assistant
I was
in
like,
my
I
house.
have two retainers, so
I
I
mean,
take care of my teeth.
I got a belly because I drink so much beer and whiskey, but that's just from all the sugar, from all the fermented sugar and stuff like that, from the
Yeah,
whiskey
yeah,
and stuff like that. That's the reason why I got a belly.
yeah. All right, guys. I'm getting really tired. I have to get ready for the next stream at 5 o'clock. If you guys
Yeah.
want to join me for my Q&A, you can.
I might join you, Jay. I might join you.
Possibly.
And let's try to help Tom Grossi out
I already did.
with his darkness retreat that he's in right now.
Oh, he's
Where
in the darkness retreat? Oh, great.
he turned all the lights off in his studio and put a blindfold on. And nobody knew that Tom Grossi had a girlfriend.
You didn't know that? Oh, I guess I was watching the stream you introduced her to.
I was watching that stream last night. So, yeah.
Yeah, he introduced
Right.
her.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Maya is her name. And they known each other since back in 2015. They worked in the same school together, but at the time, Tom was married, so they were just friends. So, God, sorry about that, guys.
Mm.
But anyway,
Okay.
guys, this is it. And like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and catch it. You know what to say.
And always Jay, go Jay. Go Pack, go.
Hey, you don't like the Packers that much.
No, we're just on a best friends kind of taking like a separation break where they just don't hang out for a couple of weeks.
Good Lord. Get over it. Get over it. Get it. All right, guys. I'll see you in a couple hours. Pete, we are out.